Hey, Grandmaster Keith Hafner here. You know, a lot of times things go bad because people are trying to communicate and they have a sense that nobody is really listening. I think that's a lot of why the volume of the world has become so loud, because you've got all these people saying things and they have this sense that nobody's really paying attention. I don't think you listen as well as you could or should. I know that I don't, and so I try to work on it all the time. You could think of hearing as sort of coming in these different levels, where at the very basic level, your ears are functioning and whatever is being said to you is coming in. And so that would be, of course, the very lowest level of listening. What happens a lot of times is that you'll find yourself engaged in a conversation with somebody, and instead of totally focusing on what they're saying, you will recall many, many times where you are thinking about what you're going to say next instead of really paying attention to what they're saying. So this skill in being able to truly wait your turn, to turn off your conversation that you've got going on with yourself in your own head and really focus on what somebody is saying, I think is an improved level. At a higher level, I think you would have turned off that dialogue. You're really focusing on the words that somebody is saying. But I think if you want to extract more meaning from the conversation, what you would be doing is asking yourself or trying to absorb or intuit how that person is feeling about what they're saying. And so to comprehend and receive their words is one thing, but to really think about how that person is feeling. And so what you're doing is you're listening not just to the actual words, but to the emotions that are driving those words, I think is a much higher level of communication. I think if you wanted to go to an even higher level, it would be to, at some point later, think about what was not said and think about the things that somebody chose not to say to you and to sort of add those into the mix. You know, if you become a better listener, I think it immediately benefits all the people around you, because they're all, I think everybody has a certain level of frustration at not being heard. And so if you become a better listener, it benefits all them. But I think it benefits you too, because you are dealing with coworkers and spouses and children and neighbors, and you're interacting with them all the time. And because our listening skills are often suspect, we're just operating kind of with our eyes closed. We're certainly operating with our ears closed and not able to understand the world and its people as effectively as we can. And so I think ongoingly, you want to work on your listening skills, look for the deeper meaning, look for how people are feeling who are talking to you. I think you'll find that everything just gets better when you do this.